Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
First thing first, I don't usually plan the conversations and the lives because I like to keep it spontaneous that way. But just before coming to the live, before I was coming, I saw a very interesting post. So I'll just keep the sad part to start with, and we'll end on a high and energized note. I saw a video you posted of Rishi Kapoor ji. He passed away unfortunately.
Yes.
Fact. So because of which we had also postponed our lives as a form of respect to him and also
Out of
his
respect.
concept.
Thanks to you guys, of course.
It had to be done because the amount of body of work that they have left behind. I mean, that's the least that we can do for legends like them. But
Absolutely.
I saw another interesting post where I think Rishi sir had visited your father on the set.
Yes.
So could you
Yes.
just tell us more about that story? I think that would be an interesting story for everyone.
So the people who've just joined in, hi everyone. I hope you guys are fine. And जैसे आपने कहा, sir, the thing is that I was speaking to my dad about Rishi Saab, and whenever I've met him through him because एक दोस्ती थी उनकी. तो एक बहुत uncanny दोस्ती थी कि they used to not meet as often, but whenever they used to meet, they used to chill out and have a drink or two and relax, and you know how when two Punjabis meet, how it is here.
Correct.
So that ways it was quite interesting because I asked him, what is your memory of him? So he just sent me a photograph. He actually sent me a collage. उसमें से मुझे स्कैन करके इतना क्लियर भी नहीं था क्योंकि इट्स लाइक दिस मच पिक्सल साइज एक होता ना छोटी सी फोटोग्राफ थी. So I told him to search for it. He's searching for that photograph. But he said, yeah, I had made this collage of the people who made a difference in my life. And he knew Rishi Saab as the humble person, the humble side of him. Because you know what? Yes, no doubt he had a privilege and a legacy and all of that. But वो humility होती है ना, वो इंसान खुद ही बनाता है अंदर से, you know. So he said that to stay humble, coming from this family of theirs, and if you see their whole thing, it's like the humility I learned. Because I remember Dev Kumar करके एक बहुत ही famous actor होते थे. So my dad was shooting with at RK Studio with Rajendra Kumar and Asha Parekh. He was doing a film as a director. It was one of his passion projects, his first film, I think so. Although he did do Kudrat as well, but he never got the credit for directing Kudrat because that time ऐसा होता था कि जो famous director है उनका नाम लग जाता था साथ में. But चलो, we'll not get into that. So his proper sort of launch or sort of big film with a big director, because Rajendra Kumar was known as a Jubilee Kumar because he used to give Jubilee hits. So Rishi Saab had just come to, and he didn't know Dad that time, okay? He had just come and asked him for the dates of Dev Kumar. कि यार मैं फंसा हुआ हूँ, you know, as an artist I'm saying this क्योंकि मैं फिर है ना दूसरे project मेरा अटक जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा. So if you can, you know, do something for us, we will do anything for you. You know, I'll come as a special appearance या कुछ ऐसा कर दूंगा, मैं फिल्म के लिए कर दूंगा, वो कर दूंगा. So my dad said, nothing doing, dude. The fact you're so humble and you've held your hands like this and you've come, you can take Dev Saab. It's okay, I can adjust the dates. So he really liked that. कि यार ये अब तुम पहले बंदे हो यार जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि ऋषि कपूर आ जाएगा, तुम्हें ना फायदा नहीं उठा रहे, कोई और होता तो हाँ सर 5 मिनट का रोल है ना आपके लिए. तो that's where I think they connected, you know. His humility and my dad's humility, so I will always remember that, you know, and
it's
that's what my
amazing,
father always said.
Because any throwback photo, I mean, you know, the memories that you live, and you know, when you experience that memories, when you actually see that photograph, I always wanted to, because it was a very, I personally thought it was a very precious photo, which is why I should ask you about that before starting the conversation. Thank you so much for telling us the story. I'm pretty sure everybody loved that part. You know, Karan, I must ask you this thing. If I'm not wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that before getting into acting, you started your career as a model, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, I actually started my career way before that, sir. I actually started my career as an assistant director. मैं एक्चुअली पहले ऑड जॉब्स ही करता था, मैं कुछ भी करता था, you know, मुझे कुछ भी काम, मुझे इंडस्ट्री से जुड़ के कुछ काम करना था और मुझे साथ में पैसे भी कमाने थे क्योंकि मेरे पास वो, see, my father, me, we've never been privileged enough because we've come out from no industry connection, let's be honest. I've never used my father's connection also. Later on and all, लोगों को पता चलता है, okay, यार, you know, you're Keval Sharma's son and everything. Yes, Malamal जिन्होंने की थी नसीरुद्दीन शाह के साथ. She's known for Malamal, Badla और Balidan, all these kind of films. But I've never really done that, you know, because I wanted to become a director because of him, no, undoubtedly. But I was in a I was in two minds because my father had clearly said कि boss इस industry में तुम आ रहे हो ना, so it's very difficult, especially for people who are outsiders like us. So you better have a backup plan. So I literally almost went halfway through with my MBA. फिर मैंने बोला भाई ये नहीं होने वाला यार, MBA के लिए 3 साल दूंगा, उससे अच्छा 2 साल स्ट्रगल के लिए देता हूँ या 1 साल स्ट्रगल के लिए देता हूँ, अगर हो गया ठीक है, otherwise I'll do MBA. So I left my MBA, started struggling, but I promised my parents, I said, you know what, I'll do something for you guys, I'll do something to keep you happy or proud or whatever. So I used to do odd jobs, ये वो editing waiting कर लेता, ये वो कर लेता, कुछ किसी का काम कर लेता. I said I used to literally go to production houses saying कि सर मेरे को spot boy रख लो, कुछ रख लो, कुछ भी रख लो, काम दे दो, मैं ये चाय का कप बस आपका ना मैं उठाता हूँ सर आपके लिए. इसलिए I used to be like this, and I used to do for free. ऐसे सर पैसे का देखा जाएगा. So I've always been like that.
So that dedication is what has taken you forward. I mean, it's actually the discipline that you have at that point of time. When you are nothing, the discipline and the attitude that you have towards life is what keeps you going when you become something. So I think that's the tale with you. But I must ask this question that because you were also modeling at that point of time. So I think pretty similar, although different. As an actor and as a model. I mean, acting comes with a lot of expressions and all the technicalities that come into play, unlike a model. But do you think that your modeling, your experience as a model, that helped you in any way as an actor, or do you think that it is? I mean, those are totally two different things.
See, the thing is that I used to basically, when I got into modeling, I started doing a bit of ramp, but मुझे उल्टा modeling ज़्यादा difficult लगता है. मेरे से अभी भी ramp walk पे चलने लगो ना, तो मेरे को थोड़ा सा conscious हो जाता हूँ मैं, because I can't do that whole model thing unless I do my practice and एक rehearsal हम लोग जो करते हैं. तो आज तक मैं सिर्फ ramp walk पे सिर्फ दोस्तों के लिए चला हूँ या कोई डिजाइनर के लिए चला हूँ जो दोस्त है, नहीं तो मैं नहीं चला हूँ. मैं अनुरंजन के साथ भी कभी जाता हूँ, या अगर IWM पे भी कहीं जाना होता है, मुझे स्टेज पे आना होता है, तो वो एक रैंप वॉक ही होता है मेरे लिए. So I have always found that more difficult, and hats off to models who do that. यार मुझे उल्टा एक्टिंग ज्यादा आसान लगती है, शायद इसलिए मैं इधर हूँ. I'll be honest with you. So it's whatever you do. But yes, you're part of the industry. You always want to do something. Somebody notices you somewhere, चाहे modeling हो या acting हो. मेरा सिंपल सा रूल था जब मैंने एडवर्टाइजमेंट उठाने चालू किया था, क्योंकि मेरे दोस्त जो मेरे साथ एक्टिंग कोर्स से, अनुपम खेर के कोर्स से निकले थे, वो 60-60 हजार का पोर्टफोलियो बनाते थे. बोले बॉस 6 महीने में बदलना पड़ता है, ये करना पड़ता है, वो करना. मैं बोला यार 60 हजार का एक पोर्टफोलियो 6 महीने बाद दूसरा, तो मतलब इट्स अ रेगुलर इन्वेस्टमेंट, रिकरिंग इन्वेस्टमेंट, क्या किया जाए. तो मैं सोच रहा था कि पैसे कैसे निकालें, जुगाड़ करें. आई एम नॉट गोना आस्क माय पेरेंट्स एंड ऑल दैट फॉर दिस. तो I was lucky enough कि मैंने जब एक्टिंग कोर्स किया तो my first portfolio was given to me by and gifted to me by Anupam Kher sir. So he said I'm going to gift you this. Generally हम लोग चार्ज करते हैं, वो part of the fees होती है, but I'm going to gift you this because the kind of transition he saw as an actor in me. So I was very touched by that. उसके बाद भी करना पड़ता है 6 महीने बाद. मैं बोला क्या किया जाए. So I said I used to look at odd jobs. वो होता है ना कि 10-15, I don't know, many struggling actors might be knowing this right now. कि जब आप स्ट्रगल कर रहे होते हैं तो आपको है ना ऐसे कैटलॉग फोटोशूट के लिए बुलाते हैं. इसमें आपको है ना सूट के अंदर करना होता है, तो 15-20 सूट होते हैं, ऐसे शर्ट्स होती हैं, टी शर्ट होती हैं, तो ऐसे करके 100-200 आपको फोटोग्राफ्स लेनी पड़ती है और वो कैटलॉग्स में जाएगा. एंड दे पे यू पर लुक और व्हाटएवर समथिंग, सो यू मेक लाइक 5-10,000 रुपीस. वो मेरा पोर्टफोलियो होता था, तो मैं उनसे पैसे भी ले लेता था और मैं फिर उसका है ना फिर वो सर्कुलेट करता था प्रोडक्शन हाउस में जाके. T series के बाद
these stories are the ones that actually make a character and an individual. I mean, हम लोग we obviously see the portion that we get to see after the human being's success. और उसके पहले के जो
I'll tell you bro, people are so lucky in today's time because struggle हमारे लिए पता क्या होती थी. हम लोग को हार्ड कॉपी है ना, हम लोग को प्रिंट करना पड़ता था फोटोग्राफ्स के लिए. डिजिटल का जमाना अभी आया है. We used to give hard copies, Polaroid या ऐसा कुछ, ऐसा हम लोग फोटोग्राफ्स अपनी देते थे. तो that was a recurring investment for us. And there was a queue in auditions. मैं literally 5-5, 6-6 घंटे रुका हुआ हूँ एक ऑडिशन के लिए, जो मुझे मालूम ही नहीं कि होने वाला है कि नहीं होने वाला है उसमें सिलेक्शन. तो आज